Mark Golding is saying to the government, increase the income tax threshold to $3 million. What is your problem with that?
I don't have any problem with that. And as I said before, once it can be done, the great Dr. Nigel Clark will do it. I trust him. I believe him. He did it before and he will do it again. Mark Golding cannot tell this administration nothing about threshold and nothing about doing anything when it comes to Jamaican people, because it is tested and tried and proven. In the 90s, when Mark Golding was friends with Omar Davis, why didn't he tell Omar Davis the things them to do? Why never tell Omar Davis, Cliff, to go back to IMF or to go back to get money on a cheaper loan instead of going to the big banks in New York and taking loans on high interest rates? Why never tell Omar Davis that, Cliff? Ask him that. We don't want you nothing from Mark Golding because he's saying record clean, but it's not clean, because he was right there with Omar Davis and Finsack. And when Jamaica, when every economy in the world was growing, we were stagnant. Mark Golding was a part of that group of people.
Let me ask you another one. He said we need to make civics in schools mandatory. Yes?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What
Cliff?
about Lord Jesus?
Cliff.
What?
Who removed civics from the curriculum? Please answer that, because I know that you know. I went to school in the 90s, so could you please tell Jamaica who removed civics from the curriculum?
No, remind me. Who did?
It was the then PNP-led administration did it. So that's why I tell you, say everything where them come with now, Cliff. A Nancy story. We don't want a Nancy story, Cliff. I went to school in the 90s. PNP removed. Cliff, let me tell you something. I was born in a PNP family, a PNP mother, a PNP family all my life. So this PNP cannot tell me nothing to convince me that they are better than the Jamaica Labour Party, because I lived through PNP. I drink and eat and sleep under PNP government. When you go to school, no book, no bench, no nothing. Under PNP government, when you go a bus stop, no bus. So when we hear them talk about how JUTC this, I went to school during the PNP era. When you hear them talking about how teachers were always leaving Jamaica under the PNP era. Under the PNP era, they never get teacher a raise a pay.
All right.
And they freeze teacher salary. So when Mr. PNP coming now and say, oh, they don't love teacher. They don't love... Cliff, when I heard Mark Golding yesterday talk about health care, under the PNP era, they closed down every health center in the rural... Almost, let me say almost. every health centers in the rural area. They never care about health care then time there. Huh?
So let me ask you this now. If you can get beyond the fact that what they did. Yes?
Yes.
And by the way, I'm happy you called this morning and have taken this approach, because I think this is where we're going to lift the politics, you know. We're not going to lift it if we stay in the gutter and attack the person, yeah, like how some people would like, yeah. But you see, we're talking policy issues that affect people, yeah. Here you are this morning exercising your mind to say why your party's record and proposals are better, yeah? And I'd love to hear from a comrade who can rebut you.
Thank you.
Good? So here's the thing I want to exercise your mind on now. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Mark Golding said yesterday on the matter of civics, and Nora, if you can find that clip for me, because he made a point about the need for us to return civics as a must in school so as to help us deal with the social deficits we are having, where Jamaicans don't seem to understand what it means to be a Jamaican citizen. The need for us to be respectful of our neighbors, to take care of each other. Yeah, which I think you couldn't disagree with that, would you?
I agree 100%.
Exactly. The difference, though, civics has been returned to the classroom for several years now, but it is optional. It's not mandatory. Would you agree with him that we should make it mandatory or keep it optional?
I mandatory, Cliff, and here's even more.
So you agree with him?
I want them.
So you'd agree with him then?
Yes, Cliff, and I want them to get in the civics book to teach the Jamaican people about the Jamaican government, how it works, the Jamaican economy, and constitution. Because a lot of Jamaican people don't know that NAA is the reason why sometimes we can't get a road fixed. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know how government works. They don't know the different agencies and et cetera, et cetera. And they do not know the constitution. And Cliff, when it comes to America, them know them constitution from like the back of them. And
Exactly,
we need to do this.
from your
We need to start
10.
teaching this in the primary school as well.
Yes. I say it all the while. I have some nieces and nephews in America, and when they're ready to tell me and quote their constitution and say, as an American citizen, I'm entitled to so and so. I say, backside, queer. Yeah, we don't teach that. We don't do that.
Need to, Cliff.
So we need to.
And I think Ms. Favor needs to get on it. We need to teach the Constitution. We need to teach the children how government work, how member of parliament work, all these things. We need to get. And another thing about Mark Golding, the part where he said about to recall the MP when they don't do the work.
Yes.
I agree with Mark Golding.
There you go.
Miss Sorry said that never come in from in the 90s. I am so sorry he didn't think about that when he was beside PJ and Omar when they changed when they went to Parliament in the dark night and changed the Constitution so the Prime Minister and the current Prime Minister can have the same salary while not working for the people of Jamaica. I'm sorry.